Right, there's going to be a real quick Stormworks basics on how to make dually tires. So you've probably seen in, for example, my T-test system, you see how I have dually tires. So I thought I'd show you how to make these dually tires. We kind of have to do some XML editing here because they are not native to the game and they have some drawbacks. So we'll kind of go through that. And get to learn a little bit of XML editing. So the first thing we'll do is we'll start with a block. I'll put on symmetry. And then I'm going to make all four dually tires like we'd have on a trailer. So a trailer in-game tends to be 11 blocks wide, and that's based off of the containers. The containers are 11 wide, so a trailer in real life, the tractor itself would be 11 blocks wide. And so we're going to start out here with 11 blocks. That's 11 blocks right there. So that's about what we're looking for width. All right, and so let's go, and we'll just quickly make some dually tires. So first thing we'll do is we'll add 2 blocks there, and we're going to set up our tires. So let's go wheel and do 3x3s, and we'll put that there. So we want this to be just about 1 in from where the outside is here. All right, then what we'll do here is we'll delete the 2 blocks we put in, and we'll just copy these tires and we'll put them there. So now as you can see, they're lined up like dually tires would be. Next thing we want to do, oh, I did undo instead of click the select. Okay, we want to go to select. All right, now we want to do a couple things. We're going to edit the grip too. The grip in Stormworks is very greasy. There's very little grip, and so I find it at this point almost a necessity to edit the grip in XML. There are hills you should have no problem getting up in a vehicle that you can't. You have issues with dually tires where just the inside tires are going to be powered. You cannot power these outsides because, as you can see, you can't make a physical connection. And so because of that, we need to XML edit the grip to actually make them usable in game. So I also like high speed. I like the look of it. So you can put whatever look you like. I prefer high speed. You want to do all your selections now. Once these are XML edited, if you click on them with the select tool, they will change shape. And so it's not a big deal. You just reload it, but you can't really click on them once they're done and select them. So let's go to grip and let's go to, it doesn't really matter, but I like going 99% because it's easy to find. And so we make all these 99%. The reason we do this is when we go in the XML, if these are set to 100%, you will not be able to find the grip. It does not post the grip unless you change the number. So I make them 99 so I can find them. Tire radius is going to go to 2 on all of them. All right, so we'll go up to 2 on all that. Okay, so now we have our dualies. So let's save them. So let's say Stormworks Basics dually tutorial. Okay, so that's my Stormworks Basics dually tutorial. Next thing we want to do is we want to open up wherever you have your Stormworks saved. So I'm just going to go to mine and then I'll show you. So I just have a desktop shortcut. All right, so I'm going to go into my Stormworks folder. I'm going to go to vehicles. So vehicles is where all my vehicles are, and you can see we just saved it here. So there it is. So I'm going to click on the XML here, and I open mine with Notepad++. All right, so here's my Notepad++. As you see, it says Stormworks Basics Dually Tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to click on the screen and go Control F. That's for search. All right, so next thing I want to do is I'm going to do 0.99. All right, so remember, that's what we set the grip to. So I'm going to do find next. All right, so let's look up here. If we look at the top, right here we see grip factor 0.99. So I'm going to copy that, Control C. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go Control V. I'm going to do find next. Okay, as you can see, we should have 4 tires, right? So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to replace. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to do Control V again. So now we have grip factor of 0.99. And I like to change them. You know, there's a bunch of numbers, but let's say, for example, 5. So that's 5 times more grip than we'd have with normal tires. Now, as you increase the grip, you're going to increase the resistance, meaning you need a more powerful engine to be able to power your land vehicles. But this is going to give you much more realistic grip. All right, so now that we're changing grip factor from 0.99 to 5. I'm going to come down here and click Replace All. Alright, now as you see, we have grip factor 5, we have grip factor 5. We could go through all 4 tires. Those are grip factor 5. Next thing we want to do here is we want to look up here to wheel size. Wheel size is 2. Remember, we set the wheel size to 2. So I'm going to do Control C. We'll go here, Control V. We don't really need to find it, but I like finding them as well. And we'll go to Replace, Control V, wheel size 2. Now we're going to change that to 3. Alright, we're going to go to Replace All. Alright, and if we look, we have a wheel size 3 here, and let's see if we can find another one so you can see it. And just try to scour for another wheel. But that changed all the wheels. It's in there, I just need to find it. Okay, so let's just go like this. Control C and Control V. Alright, let's find them. So there's one there, there's 2, 3, and 4. So we've changed all our wheel sizes to 3. Now we can go up top. All we have to do is click Save. It's going to save the file that we have. And we can go right back into Stormworks. Now we're going to load. And we should be able to load up our latest Stormworks Basics dually tutorial. And if you notice, now you have no gap between your wheels like a real dually. If we look outside, you can see, okay, you know what? We actually put them too close together, so we need to move them out 1 block. Now, like I was saying, you do not want to click them with a select tool. Let me show you why. If I click these with a select tool, bingo, they go right back down to 2. So once they go back down, I can't get them back unless I reload the save. Not a big deal, but if you do accidentally touch them with the select tool, you're going to have to go back into the save. But what we can do is, as you can see, I messed up and I need them 1 block wider to the right. So all I have to do is I can do selection grid. So I can do selection grid, so you can move these from one of your builds to another. Take cut, move it out, paste, clear content, cut, move it out, paste, clear content. Now, let me show you one last thing. So like I was saying, one of the reasons I like to edit the grip on these is because they you cannot power the outside tire because of the restriction. Now, again, would it be ideal if the devs would add in native dualies? Absolutely. I would love it if they'd add in some real dualies that we can just tack a tire on the end and that spins with the inside tire. That would be awesome. Maybe it's on the to-do list, maybe it's not. We just don't know. So let's go here and let me just show you that so you can see it. So if I take a T-piece here, and I'll stick a motor on here. Alright, and I'll put a seat. Let me merge. I haven't merged these back together yet. Let me go there and up. Kind of screwed up doing that like that. Let's go merge. There we go. Okay, let me put a seat on here. Alright, and I can show you that. I'll just take this and go WS to the motor. Spawn it. Make sure infinite electricity is on. And if you notice here, when I try driving them, notice just the front wheels move. We cannot connect the outside wheels. So another reason to edit the grip here is we're not going to be able to move all 4 tires. So we don't get the benefit of the extra grip, but we do get the aesthetics of being able to look at them. As you know, they'll look like real dually tires, and we'll also get the support from them. So this is a real quick video just to show you how to make dually tires if you're interested for your ground vehicles. You've probably seen them a lot on a lot of people's builds. You're probably wondering why your tires might be skidding more than, say, my builds. I XML edit the grip because I want them to be more realistic like tires in real life. So thanks for watching.